What makes the Q5 one of Audi's best sellers? Today we'll take a detailed look at the crossover, meet the owner Nick, find out his top 3 likes and dislikes, and discover if he recommends you buy, consider, or skip this car. Here's the download. The first generation of the Q5 was launched in 2008, and the second generation 10 years later in 2018. The popular compact luxury crossover market is packed with rivals like the Mercedes GLC, the BMW X3, and the Volvo XC60. So let's take a detailed look at the Q5. The Q5 has nice, crisp styling you've come to expect from Audi. The front, like all Audis, is dominated by a huge oversized grille and the wing-like daytime lights. A cool touch in the rear are the dynamic turn signals. Overall, the crossover is nicely sculpted to break up the bulk of the mass and has a nice character line that runs from front to back. The Q5's 2 engines are closely benchmarked to those of its German rivals. The Q5 gets the 4-cylinder 2.0-liter turbo engine, producing 252 horsepower and 273 pound-feet of torque. The SQ5 gets the 6-cylinder twin-turbo 3.0-liter engine, producing 354 horsepower and 369 pound-feet of torque. Nice to see is that quattro all-wheel drive is standard on all models. Just announced is a plug-in hybrid option. Clean German functional styling dominates the interior. Standard items include leather seating, an adjustable second row, ambient lighting, and second row climate control. An option includes a panoramic moonroof. Infotainment interface is through a 7-inch screen, but no touchscreen. Control only through the touchpad or the rotary controller. Instrument cluster is digital with an optional 12.3-inch display showing high-resolution maps. While heated and cooled seats are offered, no massage option is available. 5 drive modes include off-road, comfort, auto, dynamic, and individual. A full suite of tech features is available, including Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, Presense City, Active Lane Assist, Rear Cross Traffic Assist, Adaptive Cruise Control, Hill Descent Control, an upgraded Bang & Olufsen sound system, and navigation, among others. Notably missing is any type of autonomous driving feature. So it's a very strong contender in the compact luxury crossover segment. And now onto Nick's top 3 likes and dislikes, starting with why he picked this car.
Well, I had a Q5 before this, and I test drove a few different cars, BMW, Volvo, and a few others. And I enjoyed the car so much before, I just was quickly, fell right back into it and loved this one as well. The first thing I like is just the look of the car. I think from the the exterior, it just looks like a really handsome car, and I enjoy seeing it when I walk by it in a parking lot. Having to use premium gas, I know that that's common for this type of car in this range, in this class, but the cost of gas, having to use premium can be, a dislike for me. The tech package works really well for me. The CarPlay integration is really seamless. I got the upgraded tech package, so it's fully digital display, and it's customizable, and I enjoy it, and the integrations are really, really nice. So my second dislike would be the buying process. I feel like I wish it were a little more optimized. They have some apps out there and some things that speed this up. I mean, it was 4 or 5 hours in the dealership. With 2 kids, that can be quite tricky. The third like, I guess, would be the drive. I really enjoy the drive of the vehicle. I've owned a lot of different similar vehicles, a couple sportier ones in the BMW range, and this one really, for what you get, the size of the vehicle, drives really nicely. It has a short turning radius. They improved that from this version from the last one. and it drives really nicely. So the third dislike, there are a couple of bugs, I guess, in the car operating system. One of which is, it pairs your seat position and other settings to your key. And what I find is, occasionally, it will stick to those settings and put the my front seat in the correct place. And other times it tends to not do it. So it's just on and off with that.
And here are a few highlights from the rest of our chat. The drive and styling are really nice, I gotta agree. And 4 to 5 hours in a dealership with 2 kids, I got a feel for you, Nick. Now, before we get to Nick's recommendation, here is a little bit about the show. We don't pay the drivers on the show for their opinions. Instead, to thank them, we make a donation to a nonprofit charity of their choice. You can thank them by clicking on the like button below. If you'd like to be on the show, please reach out. And now let's find out if Nick recommends you buy, consider, or skip this car.
I would definitely say buy. I've enjoyed 2 models of this car in a row, and I don't envision switching anytime soon, although I might upgrade to the S model.
And there you have Nick's recommendation. We'd love to hear from other Q5 owners. Let us know your likes, dislikes, and recommendation in the comments below. Subscribe and see you soon.